guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm doing the 50 facts about me. I decided to do this because I watched Gabby DiMartino's video when she did hers like 6 or 7 years ago, and hers was absolutely amazing. It was so cute, and I thought because it's the new year and because I've had new subscribers join recently, I thought I'd do this video so then you guys learn like a little bit more about me. And hopefully get to know me a little bit better. If you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell just so you're notified every time I upload. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. And also I just thought I'd mention that I literally updated my YouTube banner last night. I have not updated my YouTube banner in 6 years. Like, this is the first time in like 6 or 7 years that I have actually changed my YouTube banner, and yes, it might look plain and simple, but it's literally just me. And my favourite colour is baby blue. I've always loved baby blue. It's my favourite, as you can probably tell by my YouTube banner. I hate my teeth. I really do hate my teeth, and it's just something I've always been insecure about, and it's something I've always wanted to fix. I'm a really sensitive person, like so sensitive, it's actually unbelievable. But that's just who I am. I literally can't help that. But yeah, I'm really sensitive, like the littlest things get to me. Being an influencer has always been my dream job. It's just like the main thing I've just always wanted to do in life. Like, being an influencer is just my dream. One day I want to own my own makeup line. I think that's like a cliche because I think every girl wants to own their own makeup line, but yeah, I've like collected palettes from like other YouTubers, and it's just something I've always wanted to do. I hate borrowing money off people. Like, I've had to borrow money from people like loads of times in the past, and like still now to this day I still have to. And I just want to be in like a I just want to be financially stable enough so that I don't have to borrow money from people, and that I'm happy enough that I can pay for stuff on my own without having to borrow. I hate asking for help. Like, if I can like do it by myself, then I will. I'm 22 years old. I have 2 beautiful children. I have a son and I have a daughter. I've been in a relationship with my partner since 2015, which is a very long time considering we're in 2021. I'm also engaged as well. I'm really insecure about my body. Like, I've been insecure about my body for absolutely ages. I get drunk way too easily. It's absolutely unbelievable, especially since after having 2 kids. I'm a super lightweight. I have an obsession with candles. I do like the odd candle here and there. I love to collect candles. It's just an obsession of mine. I once entered a karaoke competition. That's probably something you guys probably never knew about me. I literally did it when I was like either 8 or 9 years old, I think. Like, it was a super long time ago, but it happened. I didn't win, obviously, because I can't sing to save my life, but God knows why back then I even tried to enter a karaoke competition. I love anything that smells like vanilla. Like, anything that's just vanilla scented, I just absolutely love it. Don't know why. I just love the smell of vanilla. I actually have a vanilla cupcake scented candle burning as we speak. I love to read books. Currently I'm reading Kevin Hart's book because I'm absolutely obsessed with Kevin Hart. It's upstairs on my nightstand, and yeah, I've always been a book lover. I have like a huge like box upstairs full of books from like my childhood up until what I read today. I did a modeling photo shoot once. If you like look back at my Instagram, like way further back in the day, I have some like of my modeling photo shoot photos up on my Instagram, so if you like scan through that, I'm sure you'll see my modeling photos. I'm a Taurus because my birthday is the 6th of May 1998, so all the Tauruses out there, hello. I'm very independent. I like to do things on my own. I don't know why, it kind of makes me a loner, I suppose, but I do like to be independent, especially like my YouTube and stuff and with my Netflix. I tend to want to watch stuff on my own and do stuff on my own. My favourite meal is chicken fajitas. I could eat that meal every single day and probably not even get sick of it. Like, it's just so good. I love my spice. I became a mother at the age of 19 years old, so I probably had to mature a lot sooner than I probably would have wanted to, but I literally wouldn't change it for the world. So I love to play bingo, like online bingo, or even like the old-fashioned like bingo in the halls. I absolutely love to play bingo. Like, it's just one of the things I've always loved doing. I work in retail. I'm not gonna say where I work, but obviously people who know me know where I work. But all I can say is that I work in retail. I hate cockiness, like with a pure passion. If you are really cocky or like have that sort of attitude towards life where you think you're better than anybody else, like I just can't. I just really can't deal with cockiness in people. I absolutely love crime, anything to do with crime, murders, unsolved mysteries, stuff like that. I absolutely love it. I've watched like all the CSIs, I've watched Dexter, I'm currently watching How to Get Away with Murder. I absolutely love anything to do with crime. I also watch unsolved like crime mysteries and stuff like that. It just, everything crime really interests me and might make me weird like that, but I love anything to do with crime or horror or gore. So yeah, I'm a huge crime junkie. I love Starbucks coffee. It's my absolute favourite coffee. I have tried Costa coffee, but it's just not my sort of thing. Like Starbucks all the way. I have size 4 feet. I have baby feet, people. Like, my feet are so small. I'm like 22 years old and I have size 4 feet. I'm really good at remembering song lyrics. Like, I only have to listen to a song like maybe twice over and then I'll know all the song lyrics. I have done it to a song once where like I literally didn't even know what the song was or anything like that, and then halfway through I just started knowing all the lyrics. Like, it's super weird, but I'm just really good at remembering song lyrics. Like, it's one of my probably my only talents. I have a major phobia of clowns. Even though I have watched the horror film It, but I was absolutely shaking throughout all of it. I only watched it because I'm a huge horror fan and I watch anything to do with horror. But yeah, I have a massive phobia of clowns. I literally hate them. And like, seeing the sight of one just makes me have goosebumps all over and makes me shake. I love Jeremy Kyle, like, even though it's not on anymore. When it used to be on, I used to be completely obsessed with the show. And I still am obsessed with it, even though it's not on. I bruise really easily. Like, all it takes for me to bruise is just like a poke, and then the next day I'll probably have a bruise in that area. Like, I literally hit my knee once, like the slightest little bit, but I didn't even feel it, and the next day I woke up with a bruise on my knee. I was like, what the hell? How did that get there? I've never been abroad. Some of you might hate me for that, because especially if you're like a traveller or something like that, but I've never ever been abroad. I would like to go abroad, but up until now I've never been abroad. When I was younger, I used to make my own board games out of paper. I don't know why, I just used to make my own board games. Like, I used to do the cards and everything, and like the game pieces, all out of paper. My real name is Marie, but I prefer Maria, so obviously my YouTube name is Maria Elizabeth. Maria is kind of like my nickname because my real name's Marie, but I don't like my name. So I try and get everyone to call me Maria because I prefer it. I am right-handed. I love Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson just a little bit too much. I've literally watched every single one of Kevin Hart's films, and the same with Dwayne. I just absolutely love them. Like, them two as a duo, like, they're just so funny and so amazing. Like, they're just the two best comedians in my eyes. I'm allergic to something that I don't know about, because I've had 2 allergic reactions in the past, and they're both from the same thing, but I don't know what that thing is I'm allergic to, because it happened like 5 or 6 years ago the first time, and the doctors couldn't diagnose what actually happened or what I was actually allergic to. And the second time it happened, they couldn't tell what I was allergic to either. They just gave me some antihistamines and sent me home. But I'm allergic to something that's quite severe, and I don't know what it is, because it was a really bad allergic reaction. Like, the first time my throat almost closed up, so yeah, it's quite serious, but like, I don't know what it is because they couldn't diagnose me. I prefer to play board games than card games because I grew up playing board games like Monopoly, Cluedo, stuff like that. So yeah, I prefer board games. I have a problem with popping spots because every time I get a spot or a new spot reappears, I always try and pop it as soon as possible. Probably shouldn't do that, but I just can't help it. I have 3 piercings. I've always wanted to travel to New York. Ever since I watched Home Alone as a kid, I've always wanted to go to New York, and yeah, it's literally on my bucket list, like, to go to New York, so hopefully I can make that happen one day. I'm really indecisive. I hate making decisions. I always have been that way, and I probably always will be. Like, I used to wear glasses in year 7. I do have a picture on my Instagram of me wearing glasses. It's probably the only picture on my Instagram with me wearing glasses because I don't wear them anymore because I don't need them. When I listen to music with my headphones in, I always imagine myself in my own music video. Don't know if anybody else is like that, but please tell me there's somebody out there who is, because then I'm not alone. I get cold so easily. Like, even if it's really warm out, I will still feel cold to the touch, and I do get cold really easily. It takes me ages to warm up. I've never broken a bone in my life. Up until now, I'm 22 years old, I've never broken a bone, so I'm really, really thankful for that. I hate the cracking of bones with a pure passion. Even when my own bones crack, like when I stretch and like my back cracks or something, I absolutely hate it. I hate the sound of cracking bones. My partner does it all the time, and I literally like tell him off because I absolutely hate it. This one's a funny one, but this is absolutely 100% true. When I was younger, I used to think that I could actually turn into a mermaid after watching H2O. If you guys have watched H2O, you guys know exactly what I'm about, the mermaid show. But when I was real young, and I mean real young, probably like 6 or 7, I watched H2O, and after watching it, I generally used to think I could turn myself into a mermaid. I used to go to school, and on my breaks I used to go and search up mermaid spells and stuff like that, and actually do them in the shower when I went home that night. And I used to think I could actually turn myself into a mermaid from doing those spells. Like, looking back at it, it's so funny, but I don't know why I even did that. The last one, I used to think Dwayne and The Rock were 2 different people. Like, everyone knows Dwayne Johnson, but he was called The Rock first because he was a wrestler, I think, if I remember rightly. Like, The Rock was like his wrestler name or his like boxing name, whichever one he did. And obviously Dwayne's his real name, Dwayne Johnson. But when I saw a picture of The Rock as the wrestler, and then someone showed me a picture of Dwayne when I was quite younger, I used to think they were 2 different people. I just used to think they looked very, very similar. Obviously now I know that they are the same person because, you know, I'm not stupid anymore. But back then, for some reason, I thought they were 2 different people. So yeah, that was 50 facts about me, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did like this video, please give it a giant thumbs up. Let me know down below a fun fact about you that no one knows. And yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye, guys.